Hello, everyone. Welcome back to a new week in the life, a new vlog video-ish, whatever you would like to call it. Hope you guys are doing great. Today's Eid. So Ramadan just finished the fasting, every single thing. It went really quick. Um, Super quick this time. Don't know exactly why. Um, but yeah, super quick, man. It's crazy. And the fast wasn't for too long either. Like usually when like the sun goes down, right? So that's Maghrib prayer. That's when we open the fast, or when we break the fast, you could say, in other words. And that was around like 5, 6, by latest 6:30. So it wasn't even that late. So it really worked out this year. It wasn't really that difficult. However, yeah. So today, honestly, it's like 12 in the morning now. Just came back home from Eid prayer. Now have some family coming over soon. So today will be a little bit of a chiller day. Um, do still have a lot of tasks, maybe 6, 7 tasks I have to get done, so I will still get those done. However, what I've been kind of thinking about, the main thing, obviously later down this video, I'm gonna go over the specific results. Super excited to show you guys some new stuff as well. And then I'll be able to kind of go over that as well. But it won't be a too long video this time. I will keep it around, I don't know, like 6, 7 minutes or something. I'll try to keep it there, and then we'll dive back in next week. But for this video, initially something I've been thinking about like the last few days, is that life is pay to win, which is kind of crazy to think about. You know, when you used to like game before, and like I don't know if you guys game still or if you like used to game before, whatever it is, but probably everybody here has played some type of like game, like even if it's PlayStation or computer, whatever it is, you've played something, right? And you know when you used to like, I don't know if it was a lot, like even in Call of Duty, I played mostly Fortnite to be honest with you guys. So let's say in Fortnite, right, you could like kind of have some type of like, either it was like a pickaxe or it was like a gun that is like if you had it, initially you were kind of OP. I remember like drum gun, it came once, going very off topic here, but like that gun was super like overpowered. Like it was so good, like you could pretty much just kill anybody with it, and you kind of won. Um, and also like if you, I don't know if Fortnite is an actual good example. I can't really think of anything right now. But it's like there's some games where you can initially buy some things with real money, whereas initially you would get better result. Okay, let me give you an example. FIFA, right? So you know when you play FIFA, you could buy like FIFA coins, and then you can buy, or you can buy like FIFA points, I believe it is. And then you can initially buy FIFA packs and get players out of those packs. Now, if you keep buying FIFA points, you're going to keep opening packs, you're going to end up getting better players. So you might end up getting something like a Mbappe, a Messi, or something like that, right? And that is pay to win because you're initially paying to get better players, and then you end up getting some better players, and you're going to win over someone that has very bad, like not as well, not that good players, right? That's just how it works. Quite simply, in the same way, in life, in business, or in any type of, yeah, in life and business, I would say mostly, right? It's the same thing. What I mean by that is that if you're going to start a business and you have someone that has done exactly what you're looking to do. Um, Best case scenario, they're still doing it, but if they have done it, maybe not 10 years ago, but quite recently, I would say the last maybe 1 to 2 years, or also the best scenario that they're still doing it. If that person were to show you the ways, right, to be able to get to exactly where they're at, that is pay to win. And the reason it is because this person, let's say that person has come to like 20K a month consistently, profitably, and is able to attain that and scale that, right? At towards 30, 40K a month. If you're at 3K a month or 4K a month, that person will be able to get you that bump up and actually help you figure out what is the best things to do, and what to do initially to get to that goal that they are at. Initially, they will just lay down the foundation for you, and all you would have to do is step on those stones, keep listening to what they have to say, and go move forward. And this is not a video, by the way, this is not a video where I'm going to pitch or sell some type of mentorship. I am not. Um, Qualified for that yet. I'm still hovering around 5, 6. Sometimes I could do 7K a month, but like still around there. So I don't feel like I'm like that experience. Like I know a lot about like the agency space. I know a lot about it, probably more than a lot of people. But initially, I wouldn't be able to kind of help someone get to 20K a month. It wouldn't be fair if I haven't made it myself yet. But I'm definitely gonna do it, and that's just me being honest right now. I will definitely like in the next. I would say like within the next year or so, I'll definitely be at like 15, 20K a month consistently. Obviously when I've moved out and stuff. And I'll introduce some type of like mentorship thing, like one-on-one. It's strictly going to be one-on-one. It's not going to be any course. It's not going to be anything like that. It will literally be with myself, direct access to my phone number, everything like that, where we would hop on either weekly calls or twice a month calls or something like that, where we initially go over kind of exactly what you will need to do to be able to get to that next level. Initially, that is what I'm planning to do in the future. And that's super valuable because it's just going to take up a lot more of my time. I'll have my agency, but I'll still do one-on-one coaching on the side, which is totally fine by me. But if I go into like a full course like thing, one, I don't really want to do that. Two, I don't really see the value in it because I've been in courses. I've been in probably the most famous, well-known course of agencies. I'm in there right now, and I don't see it as that valuable, right? I mean, it's good, it's very good. Videos are quite outdated, but it's not that dedicated support that you want. Now, for some people that works. For some people it works having like 15 people in one Zoom call and getting support that way. But for me, it's a lot better to just have it one-on-one. It's better to have, I feel like it's better to have one call a week with one person, one-on-one, rather than having like five calls a day with 13 other people in the same call. Um, I just feel like that's better. That's just me personally. But enough about that. It's enough about me talking about what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do in the future. Definitely looking into doing that. For now, actually, what I've been thinking about is like imagine let's say you're in the kitchen, right? And I'm gonna give you guys this analogy, for it to make sense. Let's say you're in a kitchen, and you have person A. Let's say person A's name is Jack, and then person B is John, right? So you have Jack and John. Now they both have to make the same dish, right? They both have the same amount of experience. Let's say they're both a 4 out of 10 at whatever they're doing, right? They're both 4 out of 10 in the kitchen. They don't know a lot. They're not very good, but they're okay, right? Now, what happens is that John, he initially doesn't get any help. He's all in it solo, right? He's doing it solo. He's watching some YouTube videos, getting some help here and there, but not too much. Um, Jack is, I think it was John and Jack. Now I completely forgot the names even. But let's just say Jack, right? He has Gordon Ramsay beside him, right? He has Gordon Ramsay beside him. I'm not even actually beside him. Let's even say he's on the phone with him, right? But he has access to ask Gordon Ramsay any question he wants, and he can get detailed help from initially picking the right ingredients in at the grocery store to making sure that the plating is correct. So everything from that, from the start to the end, he can get help with. He can ask any questions he may want, and he has every framework that he may need. Who is going to initially make the best food? Like they're both 4 out of 10, but probably Jack's food, aka the ones getting help from Gordon Ramsay, is going to be 10 out of 10. It might not be that good, but even 9 out of 10. It's going to be a lot better. It's going to be double or even triple as good as the other one. Why? Because I studied. I'm kidding. Fuck, man, I'm going off track here. Why? Because he initially is getting help by someone that has done what he's doing and knows how to do it pretty well. In the same way, if you're a business, let's say you're at 2K a month, 1K a month, 0K a month, let's say you're not making money, but then a guy comes and he's making 20K a month and he's holding your hand basically, telling you do this, and do this. This will get you to 10K a month. This will get you to 20K a month. This is what you need to do every single day. And you keep doing that. Whenever you have any questions, you're able to help him, you're able to get help. You're going to progress so much faster than someone that is completely in it solo. What I mean by solo is someone watching YouTube, having some type of course videos maybe, and watching some here and there, and then not really understanding everything, but just kind of trying their best, but not really trying, if that makes sense. Um, like who would get the best results? Obviously, the person getting help. So that's just some stuff I was thinking about. Like knowledge like life is really pay to win. Like you can literally pay to win this shit, right? Um, and also another reason I'm giving this example is that I invested in a mentor not so long ago. To be completely honest, maybe start of March. No, I don't know if I've told that here. I completely forgot. But that's why I initially want to talk about this because it's crazy. Like I'm getting like insights and help based on things that I never knew and based on things I thought I did good. So if that's anything from my outreach processes to my sales processes to my service delivery process, whatever it is, I'm getting so much insight from a guy doing 30, 40K a month right now. That way I know that right now I'm at maybe 5 to 7, 6K a month average, that initially to be able to get to that 15, 20K a month, this is what I have to do. And I'm on track to be able to do that, which is why I'm initially talking about it here on this video, that that is everything. Knowledge is everything in this world. Knowledge, time, discipline, once you put those things together, you're unstoppable, right? Uh, and obviously, focus as well. Focus is another thing, super, super important. But what I want to do, guys, is I want to go ahead and share my screen and walk you guys through like the Loom process I do, and walk you guys through some of the results we've been seeing this week. I know initially that once we talk, or actually, I don't bother about that doing that. Actually, I don't really want to do that either. I don't want to record this video, save it, and then add the other one. Uh, yeah, I don't have time to do that today. But what I will do, I will go over it, and I will be very honest with you guys. For example, let's go here just to open it real quickly. I did say myself, I did say that I'm going to book 25 appointments this week. We did 18 this week, so that's quite far away from 25. Reason being, I'll be very honest, on Tuesday, I don't know what happened on Tuesday, but I just completely just like I faced resistance and I caved in, man. I'll be honest, I caved in. I didn't do anything. I wasn't like still got to do it. Like the thing is when it comes to hard work, you got to do it, especially when you don't feel like it. That's like the main thing. That's what you got to do. That's discipline in itself, right? That's the most important thing. Um, but I just didn't, man. On that Tuesday, I just didn't. And then initially, that's kind of when I wrote this down. And since then, obviously, I'm not going to do anything like it. But for example, right here it says the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now, which is so true. It's a Chinese saying, and these Chinese people, they're super smart. But it's very, very true. Like the best time to do something would always be yesterday, right? If you ask people that didn't invest in Bitcoin 20 years ago, I wasn't alive then, or I was alive, but I was like, I was a baby. But initially, if you asked, oh no, I wasn't alive 20 years ago. What am I saying? But okay, anyways, if you ask those people, they're going to say the same thing. Like, wish I did it. Like the best time to initially plant that tree, they could have bought Bitcoin. They could have bought 10,000 Bitcoin for $1, bro. Like for 10 grand. And then today you could have been fucking owning a fucking yacht in Maldives, bro. You could have been in, like you it would have been crazy, bro. Like how much would that be? Like if you spent $10,000 initially when it costed $1, you would have had how much worth in Bitcoins? Yeah, $800 million, bro. You would have been a billionaire almost, bro. You would have been a billionaire with a B, bro. It's crazy. Close to a billion, bro. Nah, that's crazy to think about. But anyways, yeah, I don't know what I would have done if I was alive at that point and I didn't invest. Might just be something I don't invest in today that I'm like 20 years out after down the line, like, fuck, why didn't I do it? Um, but yeah, initially I know, yeah, so 18 this week, I promised 25, but I have a cold caller now. So he did initially, was it 16? I believe he did 16. I know together we did 34. So 34 appointments booked in one week. Yes, the show up rates were absolutely shit. I don't know why. Um, the process has been entirely the same. I think it's most likely because of obviously when you're cold calling and you're new as a cold caller, um, your initial like people will book in with you, but they might not show up just because of the value on the call, which is totally fine. Like you get used to it after a while. Um, but still, 34 appointments in one week, and I'm looking to hire in a few more people. I know last time we spoke as well, that was my goal for this week. I interviewed one guy yesterday. He's a good fit for the initial job, you could say. And then I have another interview today. So I'm going to interview both of them and see how it goes. And initially, last guy yesterday, I offered him the spot. Told him that you have until like end of day, Saturday or Sunday, to kind of give me a response back, and I'll let you know, and we can set everything up. And he was like, fine. So now waiting for the second guy as well. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much it for this week, guys. I knew I was gonna kind of keep it short, but it went around 15 minutes. I'll go ahead and end it very, very soon now. But yeah, this week's results is April, so we're just focusing on scaling. I'm going to sign at least a minimum of 2 clients this month. In April, that's what we're going for, inshallah. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great week ahead, and I wish you guys the best, man. Wish you guys the best, greatest success. And yeah, looking forward to next week. So talk to you guys then. Bye bye.